Alright, so I wasn't going to do a TNA review this week because I didn't have a whole lot to say about it, but a few people were asking, so I figured why not just do this? And I'm not going to go all in depth, so I'm only going to talk about the things that I actually had an opinion towards. I'm not going to go into details and everything because I'm sure everyone's seen the episode by now. So let's just start this talking about the things that I actually liked about the show. First off, the number one reason to watch this episode: the hot chicks in the front row. Even if the show sucks, even if I don't like what's going on in the ring, at least the hot chicks in the front row can make up for that. And there was a whole line of them in the front row this week. I noticed something. During that X Division Gauntlet match, does the front row look a little different to you? Speaking of hot chicks, Angelina and Winter. Now, I like the segments and everything, but I mean, a couple months ago, they freaking kissed, and now all they're doing is flirting. Look at that, they're going backwards. And also, the segments don't feel that right with Angelina being normal. It felt much better when she was a zombie. Because right now, these two personalities being conceited and one being creepy, yeah, they don't really mix all that well. But at least Winter does a good job of it overall. And another thing, what the hell has Winter done since she's become champion? Is anyone else sick of once someone wins a championship, they do nothing their entire reign until they lose it? It's happened with so many people. Mr. Kennedy, for example. Again, it seems that these people do better when they're fighting for the championship instead of when they actually have it. Now, keeping on topic of the knockouts, Mickie James fought ODB. And this, I thought, was pretty much the match of the night. I think this was actually one of the longest women's matches on TV. It was actually pretty good. They both did pretty damn well in that match. I'll give it to both of them. And another thing I liked about the show, the X Division Gauntlet match. It wasn't as good of a match as I thought it would. But I mean, we had some great highlights here. I mean, Chris Masters made his debut on the show. That's right, Chris Masters. He's definitely lost a lot of weight, though. And then we had Randy Orton from 2002 thrown in there, which they're pushing him like Randy Orton now. So, I'm not sure if that's a good thing, another Randy Orton. And now on to the things that I really didn't like all that much about the show. Sting. Yes, this Sting right here is afraid of how WWE is going to use him. The whole Ric Flair and Sting thing I could care less about. I thought that backstage segment lasted for way too long, and it pretty much just shows why I don't pay attention to backstage promos that much. And now we go into TNA's illogical storylines. Kurt Angle forgetting that he was partnered with Crimson when he first came in, and all of a sudden trusting Hulk Hogan and whatever, but at least this actually has a point because they're building Crimson up and building for a match towards Bound for Glory, so at least there's a point behind this, as little sense that this makes, so whatever. And we have Mexican America, who hate racist white people, who are now in the ring celebrating with a racist white person who's holding a Mexican championship. And then we have Zack Ryder and Melina, who broke up last week, who are still together, who are still fighting, even though they broke up last week. Yep, that's TNA for you. So overall, yeah, I guess that's my thoughts about TNA. And a few things missing from the show: Velvet Sky, Brooke, Mr. Kennedy. Pretty much a lot of my favorites weren't on the show tonight. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't feel like reviewing TNA on Thursday. But yeah, you guys asked for it, so here it was. Yeah, this was TNA, August 18th, 2011. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. The end.